So last night, at about 1:17 a.m., a woman bought a ponytail, a maintenance serum, and a wig cap from a hair vendor on her website from Lagos. Now, while the store owner was asleep the entire time, so much happened that made this woman to buy from her. Hello everybody, my name is Ejiro AI, and in the next few minutes, I'm going to be showing you exactly how that happened, step by step, on a real store. For the sake of privacy, let us call her Amaka. So Amaka found this store on an Instagram ad. She tapped on the link, the store loaded before she could even blink, like under a second. And you know the first thing she sees? Amaka sees a wheel, colorful, fun, spin to win a reward. She enters her phone number, she spins, she wins maybe 10% or something. And there's an automation tied to that spin. If Amaka did not buy today, she'll get a message tomorrow. Hey Amaka, you won 10%, but you have not used it yet. It's going to expire in so time, and so on. All of that automated. And this was how Temu took over Africa. And so now Amaka is browsing through the website with a discount code in her corner and a reason to use it. Now she begins to browse and she sees a ponytail she likes. Now, she's not immediately going to say, oh yeah, I want it, let me just add to back. She's looking at the price, she's looking at the whole thing, and she's thinking, this price, is it worth it? Is this hair even real? Is this person real? Are you sure this is not one of those fake vendors? Because when you think about it, almost every Nigerian has either know somebody who's been scammed, or heard stories, or perhaps have even been scammed themselves. And so she doesn't really trust this person yet, and this store needs to earn her trust. And so when you pay attention, you realize that right underneath the price, before she even scrolls, while she's doing all of that thinking, she sees an alternating strip of reviews. Can you see that? And this is where Bizthom does something no other platform in the world has done. Bizthom, by the way, is the platform on which this store is created. We're going to talk a bit more about that later. Now, when the customer buys from this store and sends a thank you voice note on WhatsApp, Bizthom's AI assistant detects it automatically. It picks it up from your WhatsApp conversation and uploads it on your Bizthom dashboard, asking you, do you want to publish this as a review? And so you approve, maybe get the customer's consent, and the moment you do that, that customer's actual voice note, that thick Ejiro accent, her real voice, is playing on your product page for every new visitor to hear. Can you believe this? Voice notes on a website? Have you seen that before? So Amaka taps on the review and hears somebody saying, oh, this ponytail is so good, and so on and so forth. People don't buy what you sell. They buy what other people buy. And so if you show them other people are buying from you, they're going to buy from you too. But that's not enough. What if Amaka can actually find out from that person on that voice note, can confirm that indeed what she's saying is true? There's a little button to message the customer. And so she goes, please, is this store legit? Is this hair okay? And so on. The customer responds, yes, I ordered it on Monday. It arrived on Tuesday. The hair is very full, and so on and so forth. That's not the vendor talking. That's a real customer vouching for your store. You know how people always want to hear from other people? You know, one of the things with Africans and Nigerians is that we don't always want to be the first to do something. We want to see that other people have tried it before we enter. So that's a beautiful way to do that. And on Bizthom, every store has that feature. Now, but why would the customer want to be responding to visitors who are asking about a product on the vendor store? It's simple. The vendor already had an arrangement with the customer. She's getting a discount or something for every time she's responding. She's available to respond to visitors. And guess what that discount also does to that customer? It means she has a reason to come back to buy because she has to use it. And so there's that. And there's something else, because we really need to earn her trust. We really need to earn Amaka's trust. There's live activity. Chioma in Abuja just added to bag. Funke in Port Harcourt just purchased. Real people, real activity, live on that very page as she's thinking and watching. There's another thing. The vendor also has her story, her face. In some cases, she could even have her video, her name. So that worry of, is this real, is beginning to disappear. Amaka is not going to be buying from a faceless website. She's buying from a person she can see. And so trust is earned. Amaka keeps scrolling. Amaka likes the ponytail. She trusts the store. She's ready to buy. No, wait. She's not yet. She's thinking. She wants to think, right? Like every other person. Okay. She's legit, but do I really want to buy? Maybe I'll buy it tomorrow. Let me come back tomorrow. That's when 9 out of 10 sales die. I will come back tomorrow. We both know they never come back. But Amaka is on a store that was created on Bizthom. In Nigerian will say they're no born aware to come out. They're no born aware to say she won't come back tomorrow. Amaka has a reason to buy now. How? Right on the product page. Only 3 left in stock. 2 people have it in bag. There's a countdown right there on that page. She's even seen how many people are currently viewing that product. All of that is happening right there. Real pressure, all of that happening. 3 left in stock, 15 minutes in her bag. Promo is ending tonight. Amaka is no longer thinking about it. Amaka is moving. But, let's say Amaka did not buy. Not yet. So, she closes the website. Goes back to TikTok, Instagram rather. So she's gone. On a regular store created on other platforms like maybe Shopify or Bumper or WooCommerce and so on. That's it. The customer is gone. The customer is lost. You'll never hear from her again. On a Bizthom store, mbano, that cannot happen. Because Amaka left something behind the moment she arrived. Remember the spin to win? Amaka had her phone number before she even looked at a single product. That was the first attack, the first point of capture. Everything after is layered on top. And in fact, but you see, even if she had not even spinned, when she was trying to add to bag, the store asked for her phone number. So even if she didn't pay, the store has her number. Automation kicks in. The spin to win automation fires. Hey Amaka, you want 10%. You never use them. What's the problem? Discount is expiring in so time. She did not buy. Abandoned bag. But this time, a voice note from the vendor that she recorded once and runs to WhatsApp every time somebody abandons something there. Hi Amaka, that ponytail you liked is about to sell out. Oh, I'm just letting you know, and so on and so forth. Then there's SMS as backup. Then another WhatsApp 24 hours later with a different angle. Everything automated. Let's say a different product on the store is sold out. Amaka wanted it, but it wasn't available. On the regular store, she leaves. On a store created on Bizthom, mbano, the product page shows a wait list. So they say, provide your number and we'll let you know when it's back. Guess what? She provides her number. The system gives her a wait list number, tells her you are number so on the queue. And in her mind is like, other people want this, and also it means I have to get it. And guess what? Automation kicks in. The moment the product is really back in stock, Amaka gets notified and say, thank you for waiting. We're informing you because your number so on the queue. Please go and get it now. The item is back in stock. All of that automated. Now there's one more way the vendor is getting a lead. This time in a very interesting manner. Because think about it. When people see something they like, one of the things that they like to do is share it with someone. Tell their spouse, their girlfriend, their boyfriend, or their friend, or anybody. On regular stores, you will see share on Twitter, share on Facebook. Nobody does that. Nobody's shopping online and then posting the product link on social media. What they actually do is share with a friend on WhatsApp. That's the real behavior. And so stores on Bizthom, like the one you're looking at right now, has share with a friend. So Amaka taps on share with a friend. On the product page, she types her friend's name, BC, and the phone number. Automation kicks in again. Few hours later, BC gets a message reminding her about the product Amaka sent her. And by the way, did I also mention that every time anybody messages your WhatsApp number, the vendor's WhatsApp number, their contact is saved on their Bizthom dashboard automatically, with which they can run promos, broadcast, and so on and so forth. all automated. All of this is designed to ensure that nobody leaves a Bizthom store without a trace. Nobody. 2 weeks has passed. Amaka forgot about the store. It's normal. Life happened. But one day she's on Instagram again and she sees the ad and says, oh yeah, I think I remember this person. She clicks on it. She comes to the website. The moment the page loads, a pop-up appears. Not some annoying ad, but this time a welcome back screen showing her exactly what she missed. So something like, welcome back. Since your last visit 3 months ago or 2 weeks ago or whatever, here's what has happened. So people bought this, that product you were checking out went out of stock and is back again. And if the vendor even has like a discount set up for returning visitors, Amaka sees a code right there on the pop-up, say use these codes to, get a 10% off or something. It's like walking into a store and the shop owner is saying, you're back. Let me show you what came in since last time. Only that in this case, it's automated, even while the vendor is sleeping. The vendor did not do anything. The first time the Amaka landed on the store grabs the time and saves it and waits for her to come back again. And when you think about it, the guy who shows up again is often more important than the one who showed up the first time, because that indicates that, okay, this person perhaps wants to buy this time. So the welcome back gives them another reason to do that. Now, Amaka is on the store. She's looking at the ponytail again. She likes it, or she trusts the store. But she's a bit price sensitive. Money not today. Her money is not small money. And she's thinking, I want it too, but this price. Now, on every other platform, her only option is to maybe close the website or DM the vendor on WhatsApp and go and be chatting and say how much last. Or even just go thinking that I think this amount is fixed and just go. But on the Bizthom store, nope. Notice what is right beside the price. Negotiate. While Amaka is thinking, this money too much. She's saying negotiate. Out of curiosity, because this is happening for the first time in this country. She taps on it. And guess what? Ejiro, and RoboGirl that has been helping vendors on their websites and WhatsApp to close sales opens up. Only that Ejiro is AI. Ejiro is an AI sales agent built into every Bizthom store, trained on the vendor's products automatically, trained on the best price, the last price, and all of that. So Amaka types, so Ejiro responds and say, oh, that's an excellent choice. This is a very good product. Nkechi just bought 2 yesterday. 3 people have this in your bag right now, and so on and so forth. What price are you thinking of? Amaka responds, can I do maybe certain amount? Ejiro responds, that's okay, but my boss said this is what we can do. At the end of the day, they go back and forth. The vendor can decide how long the haggling can be. Eventually, both of them agree on a deal, and Ejiro adds it to their bag. Like I said, same Ejiro works on the WhatsApp, same product, same prices, same training. If Amaka decides to even go to the vendor's WhatsApp instead of using the website, Ejiro already knows that Amaka was on the website. So Ejiro on the website, on the WhatsApp, is just saying, you came here, it's okay, fine. So can we conclude on this thing now? And all of that happens. It has that knowledge, whether website or WhatsApp. Now, how does this vendor make Amaka buy more than what she would have bought? It's very simple. Now, while she's on that page, she's saying, add this serum to this ponytail. Bam, bam, she taps, adds them alongside. If the vendor did not even have that product, if the vendor knows another vendor that sells a product that goes with that hair, guess what? The vendor can collaborate with that vendor. Both of them can create a bundle and display it on their own product pages for people to buy. So if somebody purchases an item on this vendor store, the other vendor will get her parts on her wallet automatically, and this vendor also gets her parts. The same thing happens if her own product is recommended on the other vendor's page. This is happening for the very first time in this country. Collaborations usually end on Instagram, but now it can translate to sales, as 2 or 3 and even more vendors can create bundles together and sell on their websites. Now, guess what? Everything happening is ran and monitored from a powerful dashboard, the Bizthom vendor dashboard. First thing the vendor sees when they log in is activity, what is going on their store. Every little thing happening is right there. On this dashboard, they can do so much. They can manage orders, they can manage their catalog, update stock, they can send broadcasts, they can see all the contacts captured from people who wanted to add to bag, people who spin to win, people who share with a friend. She can see activity, what is going on her store right now. Oh, somebody just added something to bag, somebody's chatting with Ejiro, go and step in or whatever. That's if they want to step in and continue the conversation instead of having Ejiro there. Or one item is running out of stock, and so on and so forth. And guess what? They get to see where visitors are on their website on a real live Google map. Can you believe that? Anywhere they are in this continent. On this same dashboard, vendors can even manage a unified inbox. Every WhatsApp message coming in and going out right on the Bizthom inbox. Every Ejiro conversation right on that inbox. Every SMS going out right on that inbox. Every email coming in right on that inbox. Everything right there. They don't have to switch between apps. They can invite their staff to the dashboard with their own permission. Oh, this one, you cannot have access to WhatsApp, or you can have access to this, and so on and so forth, right there. Did I also tell you that Bizthom Assistant also helps vendors to do certain things like update stock, or even predict what their sales will look like the next day? Did I also tell you that there's a page where they can see how profitable their business is, to see where the money is coming from, where the money is going to, down to how much they spend on data, and everything real time. The automations, abandon bag, follow up, welcome back pop-ups, every single thing you saw on that store, all of them configured and monitored live on the dashboard. And the store design itself, easy peasy. Vendors can design the store, colors, layout, everything, sections, everything editable from a visual drag and drop designer, all on that same dashboard. No need to hire a developer. You don't have to know how to code or be technical and all of that. This is Bizthom. And if you want to take your business seriously, this is a platform you want to use to run your business. If you're already on an existing platform like Bumper or Shopify or WordPress, not a problem. You can migrate everything, like everything, in 15 minutes or less. Go to bizthom.com and get started. You cannot continue to waste ad spend. You cannot continue to manage everything manually. This is a new era, and you have to change your style. And the only place to do that is on Bizthom.